we were late yesterday by 2 minutes, so
Well, that was the microwave time, so it's usually wrong anyway.
No, it wasn't wait. Oh, microwave at home, you mean. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. We're almost there. We're almost to Friday. What did you just say? Humpder.
So when I was in high school, me and my friend Jordan would put, wherever there was a vowel in any word.
You put an R? Good morning, Emery.
We would put an OR specifically. So, for example...
So wait a minute. Wait. Are you claiming the Ermagerd?
No, it would be Ormagord.
Oh, gotcha.
But you would also do this too. You'd also have this in there. So Emery would be Ormroar.
I like Emery better.
Everything sounds really...
Ormroar.
Ormroar. You'd say morning mortitortion.
Okay. Mortitortion.
Makes everything
That's
weird.
Very interesting.
That is what I was like in high school, and that is like how I am now.
I was going to say, has it really been an adjustment?
Nothing changes.
No?
Everything's the same.
Fun fact, my coffee is really good this morning, and I wanted to share with you all why it's so good. I found this creamer. I'm sure you've all heard of it. It's Chobani. They make Greek yogurt, and now they make creamer, natural creamer.
Is it Greek creamer?
Probably. Although I don't like Greek yogurt, so no, I don't think it is. I think it's just like straight up real stuff, like it's all natural. And so they have a new flavor out. And wait for it, it's cookies and cream. It's so good. So good.
Probably be better if you just put regular cream and ate it and drank it with cookies.
Nope, it's so good. I don't have to chew, I just eat and enjoy. It's really yummy.
Got it.
What?
Huh?
Get out of here. Yeah, so check it out. If you like a little sweetness in your coffee, and you like it to kind of taste like dessert, a little. It's not very sweet. Well, to me. To him, he hates it. He thinks it's terrible. If you like sweet coffee, you're in for a treat. If you don't, maybe just try a little bit. Yay! Let's get started. I wanted to try something a little different this morning. I'm gonna focus on a different breathing technique. I was talking with my sister yesterday, and she shared with me this new meditation approach, and I can't think of it in the moment. Hi, Donna B! Good morning! Or good MARning, rather. So yeah, we're going to focus on breathing today. So find yourself a spot in a chair, on the floor, sitting up, lying down, whatever is comfy for you. You can sit outside too, especially today because it's gorgeous again. Whatever is comfy for you, and you can remove yourself from most of the distraction around you. Obviously, we can't remove ourselves from all of it most of the time, so. Apples! Thank you, Donna B. She got me my favorite apples. I think, anyway. I don't know. We'll see. If not, I'm loving you still because you got your favorite apples. Barbara's Orchard in Waynesville. Yay! All right. Find a spot, take a couple of breaths, and whenever you're ready, close your eyes. Okay, so to start this morning's meditation off, we're going to breathe in and out through our nose. So breathe as deeply in through your nose, and then blow it out through your nose. I'm so used to the other way. I started breathing out through my mouth, but in through the nose and out through the nose. And do 3 of those. Really focusing on breathing deep even though it might feel a little strange breathing in and out through your nose. Really focus on that. And once you're done with the deep breaths, you can breathe normally at your own pace. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take very slow breaths, breathing in and out through the nose still. And as you breathe in, you're going to count for 5 seconds. And then as you breathe out, you'll count for 5 more seconds. When you breathe out, let it keep going, even after the 5 seconds is over. If you have leftover air, maybe you just let it go for a couple of seconds. Even though you're not actively breathing out, just sit there for just a little longer. So we're breathing in through the nose for 5 seconds. And then breathing out through the nose for 5 seconds. And then 5 seconds is over, just hold it and then start over again. And repeat this over and over, focusing on breathing in through the nose slowly and out through the nose slowly. Studies have shown that we don't need to breathe as often as we do. And slowing down our breathing and only breathing 5 times in a minute can actually, scientifically proven, can actually raise our emotional state, our mental state, health altogether, allowing our circulation to be better, our neural pathways to be more open and free. Breath is so important. So allow yourself the next few moments just breathe. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. 5 seconds in, 7 seconds out. incredibly important. And even just taking a few moments a day to slow down and breathe can really refresh us. And right now you're feeling the coolness of being able to breathe, sending that life force energy through every cell of your being. You might be feeling a warmth throughout your body, almost like a blanket. But know that that is a good, healthy, wonderful feeling. So today, as you go about the rest of your day, maybe try to take a moment every so often, whenever you can think of it, to breathe in for 5 seconds through your nose, breathe out for 5 seconds through your nose, and then hold it just for a little bit. Doing that even for a couple of moments. See how it changes things. See how it lowers your blood pressure, how it raises your mental state, how it makes you feel for the rest of the day. Because you're worth it. As we come to the end of this meditation, start to bring your awareness back to your body, back to the space that you're in, the world around you. Start to recognize sounds of cars driving past, or children playing outside, or maybe your coffee maker is beeping. Whatever it is, start to bring yourself back to that space. Take 2 more breaths, in through the nose and out through the nose. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Yay! You did it! Woohoo! Man, I don't know about y'all, but as I was breathing there, I could feel like a rush of cold, like go through my entire body. It was really cool, and it almost felt like it was like, I don't know. You know how whenever you're sitting and your foot falls asleep or something, or your hand falls asleep, or whatever. And then you move it, and then it gets cold for a second because your circulation is going back through the body, that body area, wherever, the foot or the hand. It was like that, except my entire body. So I guess that's basically saying that my circulation was getting better just by breathing. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Based on information of past events. Go ahead.
I want to share something about breathing.
Please.
So,
all right, so good. Have a great day.
Thank you, everyone.
Go ahead.
I've been thinking about it because, through this year, more than any other year, I've focused on meditation. And you too, of course, as I was inspired by you to really get into it, or at least practice it every day. I'm not researching meditation. I'm just sort of figuring it out on my own.
Yeah.
And, you know, across the board with whatever anybody says about it, it's breathing is always like, go back to your breath, go back to your breath. And it's like, what is it about breathing? And aside from, like, you know, some studies that I've learned about where you know, you have carbon dioxide and oxygen, right? You breathe out carbon dioxide and you breathe in oxygen. And there's a certain balance. So if you're breathing in more than you're breathing out, then you're going to have more oxygen and less carbon dioxide. If you do the opposite, you know, so you can actually regulate how much of this stuff is in your blood, which is super interesting.
Very interesting.
But, you know, how many parts of your body are both involuntary and voluntary?
What do you mean?
In other words, which ones can go on autopilot and which ones can't? Like, you know, your arms aren't going to go on autopilot. I don't think, you know, and then like your heartbeat, you can't control your heartbeat, so that's always on autopilot.
What's happening right now?
Right.
I don't understand.
So blinking, I think, is one. You blink automatically.
I think so too.
And breathing is another one, right?
Yeah.
And so.
Hi, Vanessa. Yeah, totally. I was thinking that too.
So, and I think more than anything, all of us crave some kind of control, especially in a chaotic world that we live in, right?
But we have no control, which is totally okay. But we have the idea of the fact that we have control, but we actually don't.
Right. It's, you know, I'll be, you know, arguably control is an illusion, but I don't want to get into that. But I will say the one thing that we do pretty much always have control over is our breath.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, you know, even in the craziest moment where seemingly the world is falling apart, you know, our world, personal world, or the physical world that we all live in, you know, maybe it's not going the way that we think is going to be positive for the, you know, for the sustainability future for human beings.
Yeah.
But, you know, in those moments, we do have control over our breath.
Yeah.
And maybe we can't, you know, fix world problems, but we could calm ourselves down and regulate that CO2 oxygen balance.
Yeah.
And having that little bit of control even for a moment feels really, really good.
Yeah, it does. And it's crazy too, because I never realized how fast I breathe until my sister and I were talking about this yesterday, and I was like, wow, 5 seconds? What? 5 times a minute you should be breathing? I think I probably breathe like 50 times a minute. All right, maybe not that quick, but like, but yeah, it's to think about that for a moment. You're like, whoa, but then when you do it, it actually feels really nice, and then automatically, like by the second or third breath, you can feel just everything just calming. It's crazy. So there's another meditation or meditative technique, thank you, that you can do that is actually, it's very different than what we're used to, which is being like told to, you know, come back to your breath and focus on, you know, just be, and, you know, let thoughts come in and come out and blah, 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 you know, that kind of stuff. This technique is let go. Let go of letting go. Now let go of that. Now let go of that thought that just came in. Let it go. You know, like, it's all about letting go. I'm so happy you mentioned the thing about breathing, less being. Yes, it's so true. And it's crazy. But anyway, there's so many techniques. And I guess what I'm trying to say is like, find the one that works for you. Find the one that like hits the button and do that. Yeah. Breathe once a day.
Side note, my friend Wendy, or our friend Wendy at the climbing gym, said she has another friend who does scuba.
Yeah.
And she says that her exhales are 45 seconds long.
Oh my gosh.
So I tried this.
45 seconds. Like, that's insane.
I think I can get to 30 seconds, but I have to breathe in everything I can, but like breathe out super, like, really little tight-lipped. What's it say?
I notice in states of meditation, my breathing is sometimes very, very slow, and I was alarmed about it. Well, actually, Vanessa, there have been studies about breathing that if you can if you can slow your breathing enough, like what Dave was just saying about 45 seconds, it can take you into a bliss state. If you can slow your breathing down that much to where you know, a normal person, or and I don't like using the term normal, but what is seemed as normal breathing or whatever, it would seem like they're not breathing at all. But you can actually slow your breath down to a point where you can take yourself to a bliss state, which there's like so many scientifically proven ways to heal your body through the breath and all that stuff. And it's like it goes into the bliss state when you can slow your breath down that much. It's crazy. I wish I could remember the podcast I was listening to. If I find it, I'll post it and I'll tag you in it so you can listen to it if you want to. But it's crazy. Like, there are people that have been working on the bliss state of breathing, where it's like it is a psycho. It's almost like you're on drugs, essentially. You know, it's crazy. Anyway. We love you all. Thank you for letting us banter for a while today. This is a little longer than we usually go, but we are so happy that you're here with us and chatting with us. Vanessa, thank you for being with us today. Everyone have a wonderful day. Emery, thank you for being here too. We love you. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.